Hello everybody, Boyko is here, Laskavo Prosimo, hi Summon. So let's continue our poker journey. Yesterday I played MTTs, I played, the main event was for me 1.5k Omaha tournament. Unfortunately, we busted in three-way all-in. We had a king, check 10, double suited against aces and ace 8 for 4, I believe. So ace on the river. Likely we won the ticket. And on other tournaments I made probably 2 ITM. Was cool to play with Kakeru in the same table as well. And I also played some cash games during the tournaments going. So, like, was cool night. That's why today a little bit later than usually. I go to the bed, I think, after 2 a.m. But anyway, ready for the fight, and without further ado, let's open the tables and continue grinding this beautiful game of Pot Limit Omaha. This beautiful game of Pot Limit Omaha. So, yeah, I think we'll start with Russian cash. We need to continue our challenge, and it'll be good warm up. I really enjoyed yesterday day. Just cool to switch a little bit atmosphere. So let's see. And I saw yesterday more than 800,000 people on GG. Yeah, it's just something always impress me. So Russian cash, 32 entries, good enough. And we'll check the other rec tables as well. What's going on there? So we have Monday today. Just beginning of the week. So let's see. What can we show all around? Today I think good should start. Hi Andreas. Yeah, MTT's Rex is here. Here. I actually on that last one I got to the ITM and like have to play more than 3 or maybe close to the 4 hours. So I go to the bed after 2 a.m. and missed quite like important one. We had 43 on the flop for, I think it was the second stack, and when 60 players left. But anyway, was cool, and again, new experience with this bounty formats and no limit PLO. This is also quite new thing for me. So like if I want to play them more, I need to adapt. I think we like can fold this. Just a little bit stronger, and I will go a little bit stronger. Just fold on the right without nuts potential. Looks like interesting river. Yeah. Pretty cool bet from opponent on this big blind. Oh, thank you, Andreas. Yeah, I need to do it. It's fine. Have to do it as well. So let's see. So interesting turn here. Let's bet this one. We can potentially bluff a couple of rivers. So when he ever call something bigger? I don't think so. I'll check this. Okay. So like mostly we try to get value from Jack 10, I think, on the river. So let's see. Cash. This bet can check on the right. Standard open. Standard-ish. Wrap. Let's bet this. So just rip it. This flush draw. Yeah, sometimes it would happen, but domination. It's actually interesting to check pre-flop. I'm not sure that we need to. Call that 3-bet. So let's check. Ace king 8-6. Could be questionable. Okay, so what we have on the rec tables? Nothing really interesting. Just rec fights. In most cases. So easy fold here. This is dicey one, but I think I will fold. Aces. So easy call on the right. I haven't seen Mr. B and Rhea, so let's check. No, and actually pool is quite small. Just 38 entries for this moment. So like it is only PLO MTT rec who He's never bluffing from Denmark. Balance 9. He's playing. Yeah, nobody more from Denmark at this moment. Yes, this is a huge flop. Let's check this. I'll check give up the left one. Oh, check win. Both fine. I want to play some rec table, but just nothing, yeah, nothing interesting. Will you play your challenge today, Andreas? Against Shorty, we can hold pre-flop. Ultimisk, fine. Result from the MTT. I think I finish in minus MTT. I think maybe minus 2k all in all. But I just was regrind this all in cash game during the tournaments. So yesterday's session just break even. But many new experience and probably some ideas for the future as well. The MTT is quite interesting and how to say, it's like quite motivated place for me as well. I like lose and come back to lose again. You know, this is my strong part. Like, I wouldn't say that I like to. No, it's tough to be happy when you're losing, but like losing time, this is the biggest motivation. Was always for me to keep grinding, keep studying, and etc. Like, yeah, so when I'm winning, like, it's much easier for me to stand up in right time from the tables and control time management. But when I'm in downswing, just close the door and I will leave in the lap and on the tables as well. Actually, I think 3 months ago I asked some PLO Rex who are playing MTTs. Maybe I wouldn't say who are not like they play in both cash and MTTs, and I just asked what they thinking about Roy in PLO MTTs, and they just say they don't have any idea. Interesting price, could potentially fall this. So yeah, we need to find some crusher and ask what is For me, it's kind of interesting how it's compared for the Hold'em, for example. Because I think in Hold'em, like if you have how much 5-10 ROI percent of ROI, this is kind of great. I'm not a big specialist of it, but maybe in PLO potentially could be higher. And I don't know, yesterday it was quite high traffic day for every tournaments as well as for PLO. And but like if you just grind it, so you can potentially buy in, I don't know, maybe for 20k, between 10 and 20k, which is quite a lot. And if you have ROI, let's say 10-20, it's like between for like it's pretty good money. The question is that it is mainly Sundays. These schedules are possible. How was the feel in general, some big fish? Are you happy with your adjustments? In this, like mainly what I saw before and even at this time, that population playing much passive compared to the solver. So like, just in most of the cases, more calling, not not 3-bet enough, not check raising enough. When we are going to play in shorty, so they I'll just give up this. Yeah, like when we go to a short stakes, I see that the players not really adjust for it and just most of the time following this 50 big blinds plus ranges and not calling, not reshove against your opens. Like many doors, and still some weird, in my eyes, cold calls, 3-bets, maybe even 4-bets. But like on that 1.5k, yes, like we checked quite a bit players, and it was some guys who had more than 3-4 million winnings, and mostly in PLO tournaments. So yes, they are quite strong and balanced. So it's just like it's quite important to figure it out who are you playing against. But okay, so one more Danish here. But like I think if you are grinding these tournaments, you'll just know everybody most of the time. Like at least the toughest opponents. So yeah, it's like in PLO there are a lot of opening doors where it is potentially gain EV. Like it's much more complicated when you're playing these different stakes, different stages on the tournament. Username, thank you for follow and welcome. Like in the field, the higher buy-in, the toughest field is usual. Like that deep run. I finished on the 60, between 70 and 60 place, and it was around 1,000 people. So on that pool, it's just like pretty passive. So you can open, realize easily your equity, and nobody press you too hard. Wow, that was. But it was actually pretty interesting hand. I will try to describe it. Just in the beginning on this 1.5k. So I opened the button. We were, I think, like more than 200 big blinds deep. Yes, I'm like just the beginning of the tournament. Maybe like one of the first of 10 hands. Like I opened the button with some king higher and down. Small blind call. Small blind from some top MTT rack. Let's see like this. Big blind also rack, but I don't remember how much he had. Squeeze us. So everybody calls. And flop is flush with so like flush, and we had the second nuts flush. So everybody checks the flop. The turn is kind of brickish, but I think it. Yeah, and small blind check again. Squeezer, big blind bet, something like 1/3, I think. I call with my second nuts flush. And small blind check raise. And even in this situation, it's kinda tough. Yeah, weird on the left. So small blind check raise against small bet from big blind and my call. So I think we can fold this potentially. Maybe call not too bad as well. So, and I have this like second nuts flush. So I was thinking quite a bit. I decided like just call and call and seize action actually, but mostly I was ready to call them off. So I call, small blind fold when he check raise us. So the river blank and big blind checks to us. And it was, I think, something like more than 200 big blinds deep. More than 200 big blinds in the pot. Like, and at that moment, and I had, maybe 100 behind, something like this. So I was understanding, like, he would probably never check nuts flush. So and it's quite, so I bet 1/4, something like that. Yeah. So like plus 50 big blinds to the pot. And he calls me with a jack high flush. So which was, haven't seen this action on cash table, on the cash tables probably ever. But you should kinda be ready was a different scenario. So let's see. Roy can be high in PLO tours, I think. I have some crush on. Okay. Maybe I can get him to share. I asked him for it to share if I'm allowed. Place mistakes all day, small fields as well. PLO only. Okay, pretty interesting one. So let's bluff one more here and give up the river on the left. By Kurgan open size, I hear that we are supposed to 2.2 open when we are not shallow in theory, but in game 3.5 can be better with the worst player pool who overcalls and doesn't 3-bet at correct frequency to passive or too aggressive. Yes, this is a good point. I'm always mixing in MTT and just try to adjust to the tables. Sometimes this happened like pretty, just not pretty tight tables, and there I can open much wider and with the small sizing, so they just folded. Like, okay, so let's raise a lot and just they don't care which sizing you are using. And yeah, when the pool kind of passive but still losing, passive lose, so I would prefer to big sizing and be more tight. But in games, that's bad. Yeah. How did you feel about the short staking? You felt comfortable. I saw some adjustment with more high card pre the short and UR, which I think is correct. I have studied some period of my time when I went to this Syria in Tallinn, King of Tallinn. I spent quite a bit of time, and also before, like last year I played Scoop and Scoop a little bit, so I had some ideas, and they are quite nicely compares with short staking in cash games. So like, and I even checked some pre-flop decision for 15, 20 big blinds. It's yes, I still find this interesting, and if I will be playing more MTTs, this would be the first things which I will learn, like this pre-flop in short stakes, quite important. A lot like small blind, just calling everything against big blind with this anti and rake environment. So yeah, many, and yeah, like I wouldn't say that I am just understand everything, but feeling still feeling okay in short stacks, and I can see that mostly people like in this cheaper or let's say under 1k tournaments, maybe under 500, like still making quite a bit of mistakes, especially in short staking. Like you should play more aggressive with high cards for sure. High cards is spot and go in MTG. Yeah, this is quite like, for me it was pretty tough to stop play aggressive this double suited rundowns, like middle-ish or low, like when you are 50 and lower big blinds. So I just, and like you are continue to play them, but mostly by calling, so it's not big. You are not pushing equity. But again, like I think it's if your opponents still can fold pre-flop, it could be useful, because I think in theory there is much less folds in MTT compared to the cash. Eject an 8 Rainbow, yeah, I think it's close to the premium with this 7.5. I think I will probably show maybe even with the Deuce. I'm not sure. But and again, you know, this is I don't felt that the pool will calls me correct, and if they don't, so I can just show much wider than solver will recommend, and in the end of the day we will still have our 30%, you know, no big deal. And if we are having this fold equity, this is amazing. From a reg fun player, okay, not fish but fun player. So we are finally get one table on reg. So let's check this one as well. 1k. 1k. So yes, I set up with the passive big blind. Lose player out of position size down when I open into an active button, etc. Like, I think in theory, when you open 2.5 like this with 2.2, like it's almost impossible to win blinds without post flop, and even MTTs, like, I don't know, this is super exploitable place. You just adjust for everything, for all the, like, for the structure when this bounty, like yesterday. This kind of deep run, let's say like this, the last tournament. I opened one A754 from the cutoff, single to the 7, I think, because the big blind had such a great bounty. So, and like I had more than 100 big blinds, and he had something around 75. So I opened that and just for idea call him and fight for the bounty. So he 3-bet me. I call, flop, flush draw plus wrap. He just all in, like overbet 2 banks, I think. This is possible on the spot limit, and no limit PLO. Like I call, he had just aces, yeah, and we had 43%. Fortunately lose. But I think in theory this is still fine to fighting quite aggressive for the blinds, for the bounties. Like, I think, I not remember how much I... It's like, yeah, in the end of the tournament, I made more money by knockouts and for these payouts. Like, I'm not a big specialist, but how I saw that the regulars fighting super aggressive for these bounties. Yeah, and again, like in PLO, you can always, you're having always like between 30 and 40%. Like, this is huge possibility to knock out somebody. Yeah, and I also really enjoy live tournaments as well. We'll consider this opportunity to play this Danish championship of PLO. Should it be have this tournament would be in autumn, or I'm wrong? Andreas know all this stuff. Maybe potentially we can meet there as well. It would be for five Danish krona, so it's something around, I think, between $700 and $800. Will you keep exploring the world of MTT? I have this desire, Timisk. I have this desire, and how I can see that here I cannot play on this coin poker. What we have more, this ACR, where the higher cash stakes is up possible, but I still want to progress and develop myself like a player, so I can see this this possibility mostly in MTT at this time, because like I am playing like 2K is the highest limit at this moment, and we are there, and then iPoker actually is leaving, not iPoker, like Betfair is leaving Denmark, so at that place sometimes I played for 25-50, just sometimes, but still. It was a good motivation for me to be better and prepare for these fights. But like if just the top stake would be 2K, and I will play comfortable there, I need some other places for growing up, and MTT could be one of that. Yeah, well, for me it's kind of tough to just take this level and be happy with it. I really want to be better and better and better. Sounds like this, yeah. Just beginning, like feeling like how's this boring when you are just stuck with your develop. Oh, this I'm talking about myself. And I'm kind of really excited and respect the Elias Pearson and EEE. Like he's just amazing PLO cash player, and he actually showing pretty nice example. So I think he played all high stakes on internet. And can we bet this? And now I can see that he is grinding quite a bit Triton, and not only PLO, which is something really cool because he mostly PLO player, and he playing this high stakes no limit Texas as well. So yeah, big respect and cool to see it. So like I remember pretty nice thought from one player that like it was the question, do you think that poker will die one time or something like this? You know the story. That You have just 2 years for the poker, and then it will die. Um, and he told like that the poker will never die, but the question, can you be flexible and adjust for this environment? So it's pretty comfort to play just one game and some standard limits for you, but in the end of the day it could be dead and you need to switch if you want to continue. So like only once in never changes. This is a changing, yeah, changes like something like this. Once in never changing. And it is a change or a change. I'm thinking that yeah, if I'm not decided to be a family person, so I would potentially never switch to the cash game. So I will just follow for the MTT as deep as possible, because the cash games always were for me kinda casino games, and I always feel that fear that it's so much more gambling stuff in my, I don't know how to explain this, in my feelings and in my eyes. And MTT is just a sport, you know, so you are just training, playing good, eating good, prepare, and you will have the results. So like if you are just playing MTT, you will kind of never lose all your money. But if you go to the cash, just easy peasy to lose everything. Let's try to really bet this. Just put my sizing on this river. But yeah, when I got the children, it was pretty tough to continue grinding MTT, and I so happy that the cash gave me this flexible schedule, and I already spent a lot of time with children, and it's just because I am playing cash, and I always will be grateful for it, yeah. Yeah, this is also tough when you're stuck in this. Is always tough to miss. Yeah, I understand it. But like, how I understand, your theory base is quite strong and really nice. So I think you will achieve your goals. And good luck with it. But you are playing 100, I believe, yeah? 100 PLO, so I think it's more close for middle stakes. Then to the low stakes. So is it defend here? Check call flop. Interesting sizing. Let's raise this. Beautiful, beautiful hand on the right. Acceptable in the left as well. Easy call, right one. Open ender. Open ender isn't enough for pot size. Check fold. Just fold. So check. Not gutter, king of diamond. Okay, we can raise this one as well. So we have one table 1k. 3-bet call on the right. Your Friday date. Cool nickname. Yeah, this is true. I think most players who are playing 2-5, they are kinda playing 5-10 as well, and maybe even 10-20. At least me. And like if I would have not enough action, I think actually could be called because recreation here. And if I wouldn't have enough action, I'm not shy to play 200 as well. So in theory, this is a fold with jack suit, but in practice, I think can peel with recreational on small blind. I think it's also quite important to find your up strict time to misc, like, and then you can rebuild and be much confident in your strategy for sure. So just wait for it. Just wait for it. Interesting. Let's bet something. Get called by ace. Here we have middle set, and he's a little bit shorty. Interesting one, interesting. Let's call and easy check raise on the turn. Here we also 3-bet aces. Check call turn. So he insta check back. No, it's interesting hand. Let's bet small. Okay. Still think we need to peel this. And I will jump with recreational cutoff. Quite cheapy price. Interesting decision here. Triple suit. Just 15%. Yeah, so like that's why like I'm happy with calling position with recreational in the mix, but when we face the squeeze, I think we can find the fault. It would be more happy to play some lower connected cars here. Well, you just need to run pretty hot, but for this you need to start in streaming. This is just the rule. John Dao, thank you for follow us. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So we have even 2K here. Yeah, I think for like 5 and 6 cards took a lot of recreational to the pools, but it's just kinda the life. The recreationals will go where more fun. Yes. When I switched from the Texas to the PLO 4 card, it was also the point that I just felt that 4 cards are much more interesting for the recreationals and to, especially in cash games. What's the plan if I couldn't get enough volume on GG? So I think that MTT PLO one choice. If it would be not enough, I even consider to back to the no limit access as well. Potentially, if even all this stuff would be kinda bad, so I will consider to go for offline and try find actions there. So, like, I'm still love really the game and always happy to play, learning. Just happy to be poker player in general from different perspectives. Like I like this lifestyle, and I'm pretty happy that I finally accept myself like just a poker player, and not trying to shine away from it. Like let's say like this. I think this should be a squeeze. So let's play this hand and then we'll back to the topic. Oh man. Now we need something. We need help. Ah, this is not our help. So... this like... I just told you I want to be better. I want to play. So I will try to consider different opportunities as wide as I can. But in the end of the day, like I actually believe that MTT would, especially offline, would probably never die. Let's say like this. Never say never, but the most strongest and the most living type of poker in my eyes, it's MTT. And like I don't know, if you are looking to this Triton tournaments, most of cash crushers, high stakes cash crushers, even from USA, they are playing them, or potentially they are becoming streamers or YouTubers, bloggers, or something like this. So yeah. So the streams is also could be, I don't know, maybe in some future some protection of this variable poker world, but who knows? So I will do my best and accept the rest. What we can do more. Like the poker already gave me a lot, and I think I will. Can we rip this? Like this is interesting spot because he don't have kings, don't have aces. Let's try. It's cool. This is quite a good result for us. Pre-flop. So this against short, you'll just rip it. Many good PLO players mix between PLO and No Limit. This is all, yeah, this is true, and like I think if you are kind of deep understanding PLO, it's really, and even in like in No Limit Texas, you just can understand better the other games as well. I remember it was the time, like I haven't played this and I even don't understand the rules. It was kind of crazy action, like this 2-7 single draw. I don't know how it actually calls, but I remember that it was something unbelievable, stakes and money rounds everywhere. 7 single draw. I'm not sure how the game was called, but it was fine. It was cool and interesting to see, to read it mostly. Haven't seen it. So 6-5, I think, without not suit, mostly calling. This is Timisk territory. Here I check back flop, call turn, hit the river. pot on the left. I think we're still calling. Actually on the diamond, on a club one. Some more dicey ones. This is close. Close. We have 3, 6, 8 plus 4, 12. I think this is not enough. Yeah, I will fold this. So the chat helped me. Was it correct? Like without flush draw, I would mostly call in, but with flush draw, little bit another story in my eyes. Thank you to Miss Quiz about Ace King 6-5. Yes, Lloyd. No, one time I just catch myself that it was pretty hard for me to improve deeper in No Limit Texas. I think I played actually not so. I played like between 200, sometimes even like 1k. 1k was most high. Yeah, I think 1k was the highest I have. I remember I played 1k on 888 No Limit Texas, but I felt that I'm kinda stuck. And then I like just check a little bit what limit Omaha, and like I didn't have any experience before, but I just saw that people playing let's say not in the balance line. Even I don't understand this. So like yeah, and that's why I decided to switch it. No, Andreas, I haven't seen him On 2K, probably never. Maybe on 1K, but I'm not remember. Mostly 5. Oh, actually, now he is here, yeah. Now he is here. So this is probably first time that we are playing on the highest. At this moment, possible stakes, let's see. So we have 4 tables at this moment. Just 3. So let's sketch something. Huge pot on the left one. Three bets recreational. Gives God, thank you for follow. Welcome, welcome to our PLO club. Pretty dangerous card in his eyes, yeah. Hmm. Uh, again, again. Like with the high suits, shouldn't be too bad, but still, we kinda don't like to have this high cards. What is your BB per 100 over the last year? I think all in all, it like hello Gupe. Firstly, I think it's between 2 and 3 big blinds per 100. But it were not on the GG. So on the GG we still need. Okay, so did you notice this is a human? I didn't know it actually. Because I remember like a human this is a legend probably. He's just crushing this table. I saw this player on some high stakes yesterday. I think he triple bar he played 10k potentially. Let's check his not so 214,000 wins. Oh wow! Have you seen it on the river? Have you seen it? Thank you, Gupa. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to us. here with 3-bet and I'll just pot and go. Oh, this is pretty cool result. To fold him something. What happened on the flop? The right one. I missed something. Okay, looks nicely. Ace 7 6 4. Okay. Is he call right one? So against bet, I will just raise this question. What size? I still this hand. I just pot and go. Pot and go. So easy fold left. Nuts on the flop and fold. Yesterday I played with Marcus in this 1.5k as well. I don't know if he qualified. fun. Lead to the top set. Check call, right one. Looks okay. So what we have? What do we have? Have all in. Let's see, maybe this. So yeah, just GG and only GG. Party is empty stars as well. Let's check 8-8. What we have there. So nothing as well. Here, pre-flop all in. So call right one and just hit the 10 of spades. Okay, this 10 is also acceptable. So top two, just call. So we hit the straight. I'll check it against Marcus. I'll fold against spot raise. Just on the flop. Actually, this hand in biting also fine. But after we check in, so just check fold. I think I will leave this table. No, thank you, Andreas. It's 30 pretty solid. And I actually, yeah, I felt that it could be possible to achieve. And buy-in is quite high as well, yeah. So yes, thank you for information. This is solid. Yeah. Let's say if it's possible to play, I don't know how many, 500. I guess it could be tough. Maybe. What's going on here? Actually, 8 is also out. Yeah, I think we need to call this. And go on the turn. $27. Here would be short to lean against Mark. Oh, this is Van Dyke. Oh, hello, Mr. Jack. Hello, Mr. Jack. Oh, excuse me. Close decision. Let's 3-bet. What was your play and study ratio look like when you first started playing PLO? I think it was close to the 50-50 studying and playing. I subscribed to Mastermind and just follow a lot of stuff. It was useful for me at that time. I don't know how it is useful nowadays, but 7 years ago it was pretty nice information for me. And then, actually, I was lucky that they released the first version of PLO Trainer. It calls actually some bucket tools, I believe. It was kind of tough to use, but I still try, and it was helpful for me as well. And then in one like, I don't know how many, maybe it was around half year. I was already without job, so this was my main. I just switched from the Hold'em, and I just pushed as high. I think I was in poker between 8 till 10 hours per day. It's like, sounds like this. And in one moment I don't know, I felt that I'm confident enough, and start just grinding more. Switch more from the zoom to rectangles, and was lucky to run hot and just. I think it's that like 7 years ago. It was the pool was softer for sure, and it was enough to play. Wasn't hard to find the game, let's say like this. I remember it was kind of also like stars 200 was rectangles. It were mostly like between 3 or 4 tables always running, and they were pretty good. Sometimes it were between 2 or 3 recreational. It's like just playing your basis strategy and would be profitable. Don't like need to do something crazy. How many hours of soul work you did for what was your schedule like? Oh, so yeah, actually I gave the answer. Like I was like, how to say it, I was in pretty I was under the pressure. Yeah, so let's say like this, because at that moment I had one kid, and I really felt that I'm not really good at, like, I cannot improve in Hold'em more than I want. Maybe I could still win some money, but I don't know, I had some feeling inside that it could be tougher and tougher. So that's why I decided to switch, and it was a big press on me that because I had the kid, so I just like I just grind like a crazy one. I also was considered to play in different, like, how to say it. I'm not grinding on at nights. Again, the family saved me from it. But I remember the time when I wake up around 4 a.m. and try to pick up the best action, and you know, it was also pretty interesting. Yeah. It's like just wake up and go to the tables. Like, yeah. Now I'm not so crazy. So I think on the left one we missed bet on the flop, maybe on the turn as well. And now just a jack. So it's kind of a good story to remember, but I think it was not the best schedule, and variant for improve. But it's easy to say when you are looking back. Yeah, so let's 32 and 220 buy-ins. So let's say middle one around 100. And if you Royce 30, so you will earn $30 per tournament. Is it potential to play around 20 tournament per day for 100 on GG? Maybe it could be tough to find so many. Let's say 10. Like, so 10, it would be 30, it's like $300 per day, and it's around like close to the 10,000 in the end of the month. Good money, and you can still improve, play higher. I will call in this, yeah, in such deep stakes here. Jay Hondark, welcome to us. Thank you for follow. I appreciate it. This is interesting one. So is this 3-bet all aces against short one? I'll bet top set. Check back. Continue checking. And is a showdown. Yeah, kind of the same hand like the previous one on the right one. Just try and get to the showdown. Cool. So cheap price, let's call it. I think 9s is good enough to raise. Check back, don't need to bluff. It's multi-way. So facing 3, but okay, so we are on the river. Okay. Okie dokie. You get the 100% back if you stream playing on GG. It would be a dream. What? It would be a dream. I don't know. Maybe they won't sign me. I am okay with it. But now just standard 20%. Yeah, 100% it would be cool. Like, it would be really cool. Oh, haven't seen the shorty here. So yeah, I was wrong yesterday about Triton PLO tournaments. It actually started today, if I'm correct again. Today would be this mix between No Limit Texas and Pot Limit Omaha, I think, for 30k. Maybe I'll check a little bit. When I was, I don't know, kid and teenager, I was kind of half professional cyclist. So I still follow some the biggest races, but this year kind of missing the Giro d'Italia, and yeah, at least want to check the highlights for the most stages. So aces against aces. Can we hold? Yes, we can. Cool. Cool one. Let's rebet this. Fold against 4-bet. Call left one. Easy fold. Easy. Second round. Second round. Me? Me. Interesting sizing. So if he guts us, Let's rebet left one. Hmm. I'll pot storm. It's to bet something. Aces here, aces there. Good luck for us. Whoa, whoa, what a flop. What a flop. And Turner was as well. I remember I remember pretty fun story when I just trying to switch from MTT to the cash game. I played with some regulars or in some cash games regulars, no limit access, and they kind of laughing that it's like, man, just come back to the MTT. It would be tough to switch it to the cash games. But like I just actually in some ways it was true, but I didn't give up. Just follow my way. Whoa. This is I still think this is a fold. Okay. Here I check call flop and just check raise turn. Oh, interesting. Cool. Just put the rest. Call 3-bet here. Flop nothing. I'll just give up with this, just blocking anything. So here is the late. Recreational and actually interesting. Like SPR quite low. Still check back. So he checks again. He check raises. So I'll fold this. This pretty often we can be just dead. Let's just run the left one. Whoa, he's strong. Okay. Take it. Check back. Third nuts in the turn. By the way. So I think we will play maybe 5-10 minutes more for today. We'll check the graph as usual. So here is 3, but a little bit small and call him. Dice turn. And the river as well. Check, looks good. Okay. It would be tough to call that on the river. Here I squeeze. Call and bet small flop. I'm Donkin. Thank you for follow and welcome to us. Appreciate it. Hmm. I see right one. Well, let's run this. Let's run this. Okay. So we lose this one. But I think it was correct call. And that is the most important part of the game. So let's start closing tables and check today's session. Yo. The last minutes of our stream. So if you have any question, welcome to the chat. I'm always happy to give answers when there are not so many tables. Stars, let's switch it. We have 4 tables more. Decided to 3-bet this one. A little bit on the loser side. Not really nice without spade. So a few more hands. So this is the last table. Okay, so let's switch to this. Let's start with Russian cash. So we're actually in minus. And not. Oh, actually, we're like close to the zero. Minus rake. Should be a little bit minus. And let's check the rake tables as well. Last 24 hours. Yeah, some tables I played during the MTG's session. So I have to do it manual. 800 hands. Looks nice. So let's check EV. Yeah, so we're just running over and over. Like EV breakish, and I think potentially we are in like minus 500, but with a rake it would be even worse. So the money always good, but EV much more important. So that was it for today. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I think would be the same what we played today. Would start probably more close to 1 p.m. as usual. So thank you for watching. It was Boyko, and see you